Good afternoon, friends. It is Tuesday afternoon. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I live in Markham, Ontario, Canada, and I am a happy Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for over 14 years now, 14 and a half probably, and I just fell in love with stamping, and it just made sense to share it with others and to just have fun playing with paper. It's actually a great stress relief. At the time, 14 years ago, I had little babies at home. I've got 3 kids, and it was just my little escapism time to make something pretty and to take a break from the kids. But 14 years later, my kids are pretty grown and they're older, but I still love stamping. And so a huge part of it is the community. So my Tuesday afternoons around 2 p.m. Eastern each week, I like to hop on live and just share stamping, connect with you in my stamping community, invite new people who maybe haven't stamped before to come and watch and enjoy. Good afternoon, friends. Oh, good. We've got some friends joining us. I was a little bit late because I was running around the house looking for my AirPods and I can't find them. So you'll have to get my echoey voice as I run around and look for things as I typically do on my Tuesday afternoons. This past weekend was so exciting. I had my first in-person ladies retreat weekend in 2 years. And so that's why everything's a bit askew. I did unpack most everything, but I'm fairly certain I brought back my AirPods, but I don't know where they are. And it's funny, my husband put a thing on it so that I could find it if it was lost, but I don't know how to use the thing. Like, I don't know how to look for it. So I have to figure that out after. Oh, I'm so glad, Debbie, that you love to join in. Oh, I love to have my regulars here. It's a wonderful way to connect near or far. I'm happy to share these videos with anyone around the world, and I service if you have any stamping needs or want to know more about crafting or join my classes or shop, I'm able to serve you anywhere in Canada. So we've got friends from all across Canada, from coast to coast, and I love to connect with you. Yay! Hi, Layla. Hi, Leanne. Okay, so we've got lots of announcements this week. So I probably am going to flip my camera around, share the announcements, and do the stamping. So for those of you that are newer, one thing you need to know is I love to read comments and I love to connect with you. So please do not be shy. You can comment, you can say hello, you can tell me where you're from, you can tell me what you did this past weekend. I love to connect with you because you're going to hear about what I've been up to, so it only seems fair that I should hear what you're up to. I told you I had the retreat weekend this past weekend, and so it's mostly just unpacking from that and just trying to settle back into the routine at home. The place that we went was a little bit different than what we've done before. In the past, I've been at a hotel and used a hotel sort of banquet hall, like a big banquet room, but this time I tried like a Christian retreat center, so it was a little more rustic, but we had lots of property to walk around on if we wanted to take a break from the crafting room. And the crafting room had windows on either side, so it was just so bright and cheerful. It did feel kind of retreating, like we were out in the country. Whereas at the hotel, there's no windows in the hotel that I've used in the past, and it felt kind of like, so it was really nice this weekend. Oh, Paulette, yes, Paulette took the retreat in a box. So were you busy doing all the projects? So, I mean, there were only 4 make and takes for you ladies retreat in a box, but you still got the same 6 pillow gifts. So I don't know if you tried to make the pillow gifts yourself using the tutorials I gave, because that really would have kept you busy. But I'm glad. It's meant to be a crafty weekend. It's meant to be kind of fun that way. Oh, Layla, you were happy to participate today as you missed most of the retreat. Okay, because you had your 5-year-old daughter. But that's the good thing about the retreat in a box, is that you can watch the tutorials later. You can sort of block off your own sort of happy retreat time and just do your thing. So yay! Yay! I'm glad you ladies who weren't able to be there in person still enjoyed the retreat in a box. So speaking of that, I should tell you that my April class schedule is up. I know that we are only in the beginning of March, but since the pandemic, I've learned I must work ahead. It doesn't matter that I'm working ahead. I'm still like kind of last minute getting things in the mail and everything, but most of the time people actually get what they're supposed to get in the mail at the right time. So it's like a miracle. So speaking of retreat, I have scheduled a ladies retreat day. So again, those of you who are long distance, it might be kind of hard to come out just for a day. But in Markham on April the 30th, I have rented a community center hall. So you can bring your supplies, you can craft all day, and you can just connect with other people. We'll probably still have the masking in place just to be safe. I have a healthcare background. I'm all about keeping ourselves as healthy as we can. So we'll probably still have the masking in place, and I'll bring along my HEPA filter, and we'll have some spacing, but still, even though we did that this past weekend, the fun and the camaraderie was still there. So please consider joining in for that in April. I have other classes going on in April too, but everything is on my all-in-one registration form. Let me flip the camera over. I'll write the website so you guys always know where to go. And if you're watching the replay, you can look in the description box so that you can see all the links there. Oh, your granddaughter really liked opening the little pillow gifts. Yeah, I wrapped them up in little brown paper bags to kind of make it fun to open. Okay, so let me flip this around. I'm so glad, Layla, that your granddaughter had fun. Isn't that what it's all about, enjoying those times together? And I'm glad she's getting into crafting. You got to train them young, eh? Yes, there'll be a retreat in a box as well for the April one, but it won't be, it'll be the same. There'll be 4 make and takes, but it's just that there won't be 6 pillow gifts. There'll probably just be 2 pillow gifts. And then what I did for the weekend retreat is I hopped onto Zoom on 2 specific times. I wasn't able to leave the Zoom room open all day just because you'd probably be looking at nothing since I'd be walking around the room, getting lunch ready, whatever. So I will do that. So it's the same price as the local, and you just tack on the shipping. Okay, so you can go to my registration form, Karen. It is here. You can always just go to this link. It's called Linktree. There's a dot between the R and the EE. I have no idea why. /Stampin for fun. Okay, and if you go there, you'll have links to see my upcoming classes. There'll be a link there to shop. There'll be, if you need a catalog or if you want to get the Global Creative Tutorial Bundle, there's a link there. So anything, and kind of all my main links are there. Okay, but of course, if you have any trouble, just message me, email me. I am happy to help. I feel like that's part of my happy stamping job is to answer questions, and I love answering questions because, how do I know you have questions unless you ask? Okay, so this is the link to look at. Let me give you some announcements here. Oh, I brought my scrapbook because that's mostly what I worked on the retreat. Now, again, here's the problem of showing. But let me show you some of the things that I did. Let me see whether I can open this up. I've been doing some scrapbooking. I feel like life is just going by so fast. Oops, it's upside down. Life is going by so fast. I want to make sure that I'm preserving the memories of everything that's going on so that I can enjoy them later. Part of the reason we take pictures is to remember, right? So let me show you the ones that I did over the weekend. This album's getting pretty darn full, so I continued on from my summer of camping. So I took those summer of camping pictures and I put them into albums. So you can see here, let me hold this up. I think it'll be better if I hold it up a bit. Okay, so this was our little camping experience. Oh, there's the mount. Sorry about that. Okay, so you can kind of see that. Let me turn the page. So I got a few pages done, even though I was wanting to help everybody. This is when we were kayaking and canoeing on the Rideau River. I thought it was cool. The lily pads, there were so many lily pads in the Rideau River. So yeah, it's so awesome to preserve these memories and have them just available for my family to look at, for me to look at. You can see when we went to Ottawa, we visited some friends in Ottawa. We visited my son in Ottawa. Oh, and that's my son's birthday. So, yep, I was really happy to get that done and get some things done. And then at the same time, I was happy to do it at the Ladies Retreat weekend with people. So then I had people to show, look, I did another layout. Isn't that part of the fun when you craft, to be able to share with others? So for those of you that are not familiar with how to scrapbook, or you feel intimidated by scrapbooking, or maybe you like scrapbooking but you never make time for it, I really encourage you to try my Memories Matter monthly class. So each month I will prepare a 12 by 12 layout. Does it say that here? Yeah, you receive a scrapbooking kit. It is 12 by 12, and it'll have all the pieces that you need, all the paper that you need. You'll also get step-by-step tutorial instructions. And then on the last Friday of each month, sorry, not the last Friday, the fourth Friday, just in case there's a fifth Friday, on the fourth Friday of each month, I will send you a Zoom link, those of you who registered for the Memories Matter class. And you'll be able to put your pictures in, do your scrapbooking, chat. It's really just a crafty time to do your scrapbooking. And so together, we will hold each other accountable, get our pictures into beautiful albums, and preserve those memories. So you can take it per class, $48 per class, but I do have an option where you can subscribe and you only pay $45 a class. So all you have to do to be a subscriber is just let me know. I will send you the link and you become a subscriber. It's like a little PayPal link. And so each month you'll be billed only $45 and I'll know to prepare the scrapbooking kit for you. You can cancel your subscription anytime, but if you do 7 consecutive classes as a subscriber, you'll get a $25 product credit. Okay, so that's the perk of being a subscriber, besides the fact that you get a slightly lower class fee. Okay, so Memories Matter is, I started it so that I could get my scrapbooking done, and also so that I could share it with you and support those of you who want to scrapbook but maybe have trouble coming out with layout ideas, or have trouble sitting down and doing it, and you just need a little friendship to do that with, okay? Or even if you've never tried scrapbooking, I make it easy, okay? So this is scrapbooking made easy because you'll get the kit, you'll get the instructions, and I am here to help. So that is something I started, I think February was my first month. So spread the word, share the word. I am excited about that. We already have a few more people joining in March than had joined in April, so it's good. The more the merrier. Okay, just a reminder, guys, every now and then I like to give a little reminder that I have a Stampin' for Fun loyalty card shopping incentive. So those of you who have ordered or are thinking of ordering, just remember to keep track of your orders on the loyalty card, because you get a token for every $60 order. And once you collect up your tokens, I put token in quotations because I'm not sending you any tokens, you just virtually keep track here, then you can get a $30 shopping spree. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All you have to do to get your loyalty card is go to my blog. Okay, so head over here, click go to my blog, and the loyalty card is there under one of the tabs. Okay, so just a reminder about that. Okay, some specials from Stampin' Up. I know I talked about it last week. There's a new product line called the Waves of the Ocean, only available till May the 2nd. Okay, you can get either the whole bundle, which is the designer series paper, the foil paper, the blue gems, the dies, and the stamp set, or you can buy the items separately. Okay, so I know last week the cards that I stamped, I used the foil paper there. Hi, Ida. Okay, so I think I showed you the paper maybe in my Facebook party a few weeks ago. Once I got more supply, I already used up a whole pack. The next pack is coming. I can show you guys, but I want to let you know because, as usual, with supply while it's available. It's a good time to get it because tomorrow it might not be available. Okay, the All Together bundle. So this is a great bundle. Let me show you some of the cards that we've made with it. Last month's Team Stick get together, we made these cards. I think I may have showed you before, but I know we always have new friends watching, so I wanted to show you how gorgeous that stamp set is and the coordinating dies and the designer series paper. Okay, I know the black and white paper are very classic, but I actually love the dies, the Here For You die. It says Here For You, and I think there's one that says, yeah, You Matter. Okay, I think that's a great one as well. And it also has a bit of a diversity theme, so you can color the hands in different, oh, here's an example. Right? So I think that is great as well. So don't wait to snatch them up if they're catching your eye. I think right now several of the blends colors are sold out, but they'll be coming back in the annual catalog. But these, I think, are only limited time. So once they're gone, they're gone. So don't wait if you're interested in those. You can do all the shopping at my online store. But I want to let you know because that's a limited time offer as well. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you like the cards. They're nice, right? So each month I have special make and takes that I do for my Team Stick girls, and it's just $7, and they can stamp along at the team celebration. So that's just one of the perks of being on my team. Hi, Leslie. Long time no chat. Glad you're here. Okay, so the Savings Are in Bloom promotion. This is just a promotion for March. So this is a special promotion where, hold your breath, get ready. The mini cut and emboss machine is 20% off. And as well, select bundles are 20% off. So what Stampin' Up has done is they have either bundled things together that aren't normally sold as a bundle, or some of them are already bundles, but instead of getting 10% off, you get 20% off. So the ones that say returning favorite means they weren't bundled together before, but they're bundled together now just for this promotion, and you get 20% off. So you can see on my website everything that is 20% off, but there's quite a selection. Again, while supplies last. So just because it's on this flyer doesn't mean it's actually available on the online store, because things sell out. So go and check what it is that's available. And just remember 20% off. So let me show you, I tried to dig up a few samples. So the pansy one, oh, this is a swap card I received from Lauren Urbanis. Yeah, I don't know how to say her last name. Look at this fun swap card I got from her. It's very cool. It's like a little box. Okay, and it uses the pansy one, which is one that is on sale, the pansy patch bundle. Okay, so 20% off. It's a great option. You get the stamp set and the dies for 20% just during this sale in March. And then this is a little sneak peek of one of the technique cards. This is March's technique. I'm showing this to you, but March's technique class is kind of closed. But if you want to sign up for April's technique class, you can register here. The deadline for my classes is always the 1st of the month. So just keep that in mind, right? If you want to get in on March classes, you must register by March 1st. If you want to get in on April classes, you got to register by April 1st. It just gives me time to cut and mail and everything like that. But anyway, just wanted to show you. This one is from the Art Gallery bundle. See that? This is a gorgeous, gorgeous bundle. I wish I had more cards with that. But anyway, just to show how I used it on this card, this is what we're doing in the March technique class. Technique class, there's always something funky going on. So we're doing kind of different pop-up things. And then one more swap card I want to show you that I received. Isn't that fun? So it stands up like this, and then you write your message on the back here. Okay, I'm sorry I lost the card for who made this swap card, but I just wanted to show you this is another one of the bundles that is on sale. It is called the Beauty of Friendship bundle. So normally it's 10% off because it's bundled together, but during this promotion, It is 20% off. So you get these gorgeous dies and the coordinating stamp set. Okay, so don't miss out on this Savings Are in Bloom promotion that's only available in March while supplies last. Always remember, while supplies last. Oh, the Celebrate Sunflowers. I took this out to tell you this is another one of the ones that I wanted to show you. Oh, do I have any here? I might have used them up. Probably used them up. But the detailed sunflower is super, super gorgeous. So if you don't have one, I've seen lots of people making cards recently in support of Ukraine using the sunflower because it's their national flower. But just wanted to show you those dies. These ones are also on sale for 20% off the bundle, the dies and the stamp set. Okay, great. So I think those are the announcements. Let's get to the stamping. Do you guys remember what the product of the month is this month? Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you're just jumping in, I love to read your comments. I always try to draw a little winner each week from the comments. Just as my way to say thanks for commenting, thanks for connecting. Okay, so here's our product of the month. I'm going to be using this product all month long for the month of March. It is the Vellum Layering Designs. It's 12 by 12, and there's like a variety of designs, and those designs come in white and black. So there's kind of like a map one. I'm running low on that one. That's in white, but they also have it in black. See that? And then there's like a scripty one, okay, in white, and also, oh yeah, here's the white one. And then there's the black. And then there's one, let's see, that is like tight words. Let me see, words all kind of tightly pushed together. Here you go. Almost like newspaper print. Okay, yeah, the vellum, right? So there's white, black, and then there's like a white. Can you see the, there, can you see that? Okay, so I was all excited when I bought this. I was like, vellum, I love vellum. And then I was like, printed vellum is gonna be even better. So I was all excited, and then I found that I didn't really use it. Like I didn't reach for it easily. So I thought, you know what? It has to be my product of the month this month because it'll force me to use it because I know I'm going to love it. I just need to use it. And so I hope that inspires you a bit to kind of take out some stuff that maybe you haven't used, but you loved when you bought it. And if you're inspired to purchase this lovely vellum or anything else I'm showing, you can just head to my link, linktree/Stampin' for Fun, and click shop, and then you'll be able to browse. Okay, so we're going to need this actually. Why am I putting it away? Silly me. Okay, I need to remember what I am stamping here. Okay, here we go. We're going to use some smoky slate. I know last week was like super wild, right? I did a card that was out of my normal thing. It was like Bermuda Bay and black and geometric. Sometimes it's good to get out of your normal comfort zone. But I think this week we'll be back into my normal comfort zone. Soft colors, little flowery. Okay, so I'm using the smoky slate cardstock, and I'm going to cut it in half at 4 1/4. Oh, I have an announcement to make too. I know I've shared it before, but typically I hop on Tuesday afternoons at 2, and I usually make a card and I do announcements and everything. But now I'm going to start hopping on live on Fridays at 5 p.m. And I'm going to be basically demonstrating 4 cards, my Sweet and Simple class, and it's going to be free for anyone to watch. And if you want the make and takes, I'll put the link on Friday at 5 with the video so that you can order the make and take packets and I can send them to you. Okay, so get ready. You can mark your calendars, put the alerts on your phone. I'm going to be starting on not every Thursday at 5. Did I say Friday? Okay, I'm losing my mind. Thursday. Okay, it's going to be the second Thursday of every month, 5 p.m. Although I feel like April is an exception because of Easter. But anyway, generally I'm going to shoot for the second Thursday of each month to do at 5 p.m. to do my Sweet and Simple class on my Facebook Live. Okay, so you can set the alarms on your phone. It'll be this Thursday, 5 p.m. I will be sharing my Sweet and Simple class, stamping 4 cards for you. Okay, and that's in addition to my Tuesday afternoons, so you can just have extra inspiration. Okay, so we've got our smoky slate. I scored it in half at the 5.5 mark, so we've got a nice base. The card will just kind of sit like that. That's how it's going to go. And then I grabbed this gorgeous paper. It is called the Symbols of Fortune Specialty Designer Series paper. The reason why it is considered specialty is because there are gold elements embossed right into the paper. Okay, so one side sort of has a matte kind of design. The other side has the gold foil embedded in it. So let me show you this gorgeous paper. If you're in love with this paper like I am, you should purchase it, okay? And before it's gone, look at that. Isn't that stunning? Both sides are stunning. Anyway, so I just had to use this paper. It made me super happy. So I grabbed this sheet here. It actually makes me kind of sad to cover this side up, but we're actually going to use this side, which is sort of like a calypso coral kind of color. Okay, so we're going to use that, and I am going to layer that on top of our card front. Oh, Katerina, I'm glad you're looking forward to Thursday. So am I. I have all the cards ready. I'm actually going to be using the Hello Ladybug stamp set. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to glue it down yet because I am going to put some embellishments and I don't want to glue it down. I know, Rose, right? Like it's almost painful. And I thought, okay, maybe if I snip off this part and flip it over, then I could show both sides. But anyway, okay, we won't think about it. Don't worry. We should not be afraid to cut up our paper because look, I have more. I can use the other side on another card. So we're not gonna mourn too much because I love this card. Okay, next I am going to take the Vellum, our product of the month here, and I hope I can get it cut at the right size. I'm going to use the scripty design, the white one. Jen's like, back to pink she goes. I know. 1 week was enough for me, girl. For you to bathe, that was exciting and all that, but you know, back to the softer colors. Okay, see, I'm even wearing pink today. Okay, so this is 2 3/4 inches by 4 inches. 2 3/4 inches by 4 inches. Let's try that. Okay, so I am going to actually, like last week's card. Oh, I just lost a blue gem on the floor. Okay, imagine a blue gem here. I don't know why it fell off. Okay, so last week I was showing how the vellum works really nicely as a layer. And see, I purposely layered it on this gorgeous shiny new foil so that it kind of peeks through the vellum. That's one of the great features of vellum, is that it's a bit transparent. But now, this week, I am going to stamp on the vellum. Okay, so I'm just making sure I know where the front is. And I'm going to take the Calypso Coral so that it coordinates with the Designer Series paper. And it's so funny. I was thinking of using the, hang on, let me find the stamp set. Okay, I just used it. Here we go. Okay, so this is the coordinating stamp set to this paper. Okay, so this is the Crane of Fortune stamp set. I originally thought, oh, I'm going to use the Artfully Layered. I was kind of on a roll with this because this was our theme for the ladies' retreat. So I made all their pillow gifts with this and like the paper. Anyway, so I was still kind of in the mindset of that. But I was like, oh, well, the bundle's back ordered, so maybe I don't want to tease you with something that you can't get. And so I picked this one, and it turns out the dies are back ordered. But anyway, I'm not using the dies, so it doesn't really matter. But thought that was silly of me. Okay, Leanne's asking how to hide the adhesive. Okay, so I'm going to show you my tricks on hiding the adhesive. So I am going to Oh, I'm not using the die, so I'm just going to stamp the crane image. Okay, and we're going to, I thought this stamp set was great for like, it's got a little bit of an Asian feel, I felt like, so I feel like some of the weddings I go to it would be nice, or I thought I'd make Chinese New Year cards or Lunar New Year cards, which I didn't get around to, but you know, I could still make them and use them for next year. Okay, so, but anyway, since I love this set, I thought I would use it. Okay. Oh, Kung Fu Panda. Yes, that would totally work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is a gorgeous stamp here. You can even see on the case how they've designed the rubber so that some parts will be darker, some parts will be lighter. You will see it on here. So I'm inking it up using the Calypso Coral. Okay. And the only problem is white, vellum on white is very hard to see. Okay, so I'm just putting a different color here so that I can see what's going on. I'm just using my silicone mat. Okay, and I'm just stamping. Now the thing is, when you stamp on vellum, it's gorgeous, but it takes forever to dry. So just keep that in mind. That's just a little tip for you there. Okay, see that? Ah, so exciting. The dark, the light, the shading. This is like beautiful. This is why I love Stampin' Up stamps. Like, they cannot compare to other stamps. So fantastic. Okay, so let me clean up. But you can even see that it takes, like, it's wet. Okay, so whatever you do, don't rub it like this. I mean, it's not the end of the world, because how I discovered that it was still wet was that when I was making this card, I was kind of playing around with, you know, the sizing of this, and then I put it on the trimmer and I trimmed it, and then I was like, oh, there's Calypso Coral marks on my trimmer, and that's how I knew it was. So then I tried my heat gun on it, on the light setting to see if I could dry it faster, but I found that it started to curl the vellum a bit. So I wouldn't recommend that either. I'd literally just recommend stamping it first and giving it time to dry. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it aside, and we'll just let it dry on its own sweet time. Okay. And I'll show you, Leanne, how I put the adhesive on. Okay. Part of me wonders, and I thought about this morning, but I was too lazy to do it, if I had actually put an adhesive sheet on the back so that the whole thing is covered with adhesive and it's like an even spread of adhesive, and I basically turned it into a sticker, that I think would be one way, but I didn't try it, so I can't guarantee. But I was pondering the same thing this morning. So let's go ahead and clean our stamp. Okay, so everything I'm using, if you need any extra Stampin' Mist or you need the scrub or whatever, it can be found on my online store. It's a great time to shop right now. My online ordering special for March, when you place at least a $60 order, I will give you a free sampling of Designer Series paper, and we know how much we love Designer Series paper. Okay, and so I think you can't really put it like this. I feel like it gets a little bit lost. I wanted it, actually it is quite nice like that, but no, I'm going to just put a piece of a mat behind it. So I'm going to use the basic white. And I am going to, let me see whether this is big enough. Okay, 3 inches by 4 1/4. Let's see if we can do that here. I'm letting our crane dry. Oh yeah, it is so pretty, eh, Carolyn? I know. Okay, 4 1/4. Okay, so I'm just basically matting it. Just let me check if I'm happy with the size there. Okay, so it's very subtle because I have it on the white. You can just barely make out the pattern on the vellum, but that's actually what makes it nice. It's not competing with the crane, but it still gives a little bit of some subtle interest, something a little special. Okay, so let's finish up our card. I think we're good there. So before I glue this down, I knew I wanted to use an embellishment, and I thought, what am I going to use? And And I remembered this ribbon. It is our textured ribbon. And I thought, oh, that looks kind of smoky slate. So I am going to go ahead and cut a piece of that. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape part of it at the back. I'm just putting it in the center here. Okay, and then you can just use Scotch tape or whatever. Do I have some Scotch tape here? Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and, yeah, tell me what you think. Whether any of you have used this gorgeous paper. Okay. This might be some of the paper that you'll get. I don't know. I've got some papers that I purchased to give away as prizes, or gifts. So when you place a $60 order this month online, I'll cut a 6x6 stack, little mini stack for you, and send it your way as a thank you for your online order. Okay, and so I'm going to take some of this. Okay, so see how, just like Rose, I felt a little bit pained that I wasn't using this side, but it did make me think, gold. Gold is beautiful. So I took the elegant trim, the gold elegant trim, and I snipped a little piece here. Okay, and then, you know what, maybe I should have, I'm just going to see whether I can tie this. The reason why I'm not gluing it at the back yet is because I found when I tied it, it kind of shortened the ribbon a little bit. So just let me, so then when I taped it, it didn't work. So just let me, okay. So I just tied that gold cord there, the elegant trim. And then I'm going to go ahead and tape it at the back. Okay. Just use some Scotch tape. I find that easier. Of course, you can use your seal adhesive too, since no one sees the back. Okay. Okay, so see that? I think that's kind of fun, right? How we can just kind of gather it and tie a little knot. Okay, bye, Sarah. Have a good day at work. I'm just going to trim the ends a bit so they're not quite that long. See our beautiful paper, gather that there. That almost makes it its own little embellishment here. And then what I'm going to do is put this on here. Okay, so maybe I need to move this over so we have room for our, there we go. Okay, so Leanne was asking how I stuck this on. So what I did is I actually put the adhesive behind where it's inked up. If sometimes I'm putting like a sentiment or something like that on the vellum, then I'll put the adhesive behind that sentiment so that it's hidden. Okay, so I'm just going to flip that around and I'm going to put my adhesive kind of behind the dark wing there. Okay, and then it's not quite as obvious, but our seal adhesive is very strong, so I think that little bit that I put behind the dark wing will be totally fine. Okay, and then the other thing that I sometimes do, okay, yeah, it's on there. Sometimes what I do is I put a little glue dot in the corners. Okay, you could also do that as well, and you do see the glue dot, but if you put it in all four corners, it's almost like, you know, hardly noticeable and almost like it's supposed to be there. Okay, so just let me put some dimensionals. I'm glad you like that idea, Debbie. See, it's not fully dry yet. You can kind of see, but it's okay. I'm actually going to put one in all the corners. So anytime I'm using vellum, and like if there's any kind of cardstock that's kind of going on top or whatever, that's where I'm hiding the adhesive. But I would be very curious to try the adhesive sheet idea where the whole thing is just one giant adhesive so that you don't see the edges of the adhesive. It's just one giant adhesive. I think that would work well too. Okay. There we go. And then we will stick that on here. Oh, this card makes me happy. Okay. I just feel like it's so elegant and so soft and so calming. Calming. Who else needs something calming? Okay. There we go. Okay, and then just to have something to tie, just to kind of go together with the gold cord, I was thinking we could use our gorgeous gilded gems. Hello, gilded gems, where are you? Yep, the gilded gems. I don't know if you can see, but they're very golden. Okay, so then we can go ahead and pop this on, maybe one here and one here. They come in different sizes, so. Okay, and then if you want, you can go ahead, actually, let's do it. Let's stamp the inside with this gorgeous flower. Is that too big? Or we could do the bamboo or the dragonflies, also very nice. Dragonflies are nice, right? Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so don't forget you can always stamp the inside of your card as well. I'm gonna use the smoky slate so that it is kind of monochromatic, and we'll have a nice little happiness on the inside. Okay, so there's another way to use that vellum, our product of the month this month, and it's showcasing this gorgeous paper. How do you guys feel? Are you happy? I'm super happy. Give it a try. Give it a try. Stamping on vellum, give it a try. This card layout, give it a try. This fun idea of gathering the ribbon with a bit of cord. Okay, so that's our card for this week. And so now we've shown 2 ways to use that nice vellum. Last week we just used it as a background, which I think is a great way. I mean, don't think I'm going to come up with 4 different ways to use that vellum, but I just was really having fun playing with it. Okay, yay! So don't forget to take advantage of the sale that's going on this month. Mini cut and emboss. I was thinking about it when I was at the retreat. I was like, oh, this mini one is perfect for carting around and taking places, so it's a good time to get it while it's 20% off. Oh, I'm glad you guys think the card is pretty. So I can't remember if there's any other announcements I wanted to make, but don't be afraid to reach out to me. Don't be afraid to check out my different links and sign up for upcoming classes. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. I really love it. I'm so happy. This stamp set, this paper, it all just makes me swoon. Okay, let me flip this around. And thank you so much for joining me on Tuesday at 2. We'll see you next week on Tuesday so that you can come and see what I'm going to create next week using that Layering Designs vellum. And because this Thursday is the second Thursday of the month, I'm going to start with my free Sweet and Simple class at 5 p.m. on Thursday, so you guys can watch and enjoy. And then if you want the class packet for the Sweet and Simple, I'll be creating a special registration link just for that, and you can order your kit then. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you love the card. Thank you for commenting. And those of you who haven't commented yet and you want to comment, don't be shy. I love to welcome you into my little happy community. And also by commenting, you'll be entered into a little drawing for some happy mail. So thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week, and we'll see you later. Bye.